Welcome back to another episode of How You Feel and What Is Real. Uh, Today I have Mia.
Mia.
Mia with me. Um, Tell them a little about yourself before we get started. A little background.
Like what? What should I say? So
What do you do?
Everything.
Okay, so Mia, she is in the Army. Um, she is a licensed massage therapist. Um, yeah, she does do everything.
I do.
So yeah, we're gonna get started with Mia. Today's topic is women versus accountability. And I kind of pushed it off a couple of episodes because I wanted to have another. I said another. I wanted to have a woman as a co-host on this episode so they could properly defend themselves. Because I don't want to feel like I'm just jabbing at somebody.
Defeating is crazy.
But do you think women have a problem in society with accountability?
Yes. Everybody has a problem with accountability. But, yeah.
Okay.
I can say women do.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Because I'm not somebody who lacks accountability. So I really can't speak for the latter.
Okay. Just as a disclaimer, I'm going to do a men versus accountability episode too. So.
Is it? No?
No, still recording that real loud. I think with women, one of their biggest issues is and I think it's strategically done, but that false, like, I wouldn't even say false. Yeah, like false sense of fatherhood or partnership that's given with food stamps, government assistance, and public housing. And so, and I'm speaking on just having kids, like how careless,
Right.
and men are too. I'm gonna have a separate episode for you niggas, so don't think y'all off the hook. I will be talking about myself in this episode as well. But I think that's where a sense of like carelessness comes from when it comes to having kids.
Okay.
Because I think women would think twice. Say if it was a cutoff, you only get government assistance up to 2 children.
Right.
Do you think a lot of women will have a lot of kids past 2 kids? Do you think they would be more proactive when it comes to birth control or maybe condoms or any kind of protection?
No.
No?
No. No.
Why not?
I feel like people just do whatever.
Yeah.
People just do whatever. So they was going, we're not China. So here in the States, they was going to do whatever regardless because that's allowed.
Yeah.
What's the incentive?
Turmoil. Financial disruption. The same thing that you get from getting it. Not the same thing that you get from getting it, but like the relief. So, if someone was to know past 2, I'm not getting any extra food stamps. I'm not getting any extra health care benefits. I only get health care for my first 2. And it sucks because the economy ain't curving it in no way, shape, form, or fashion.
I was going to say, this system ain't built for us to thrive anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's working. What they doing is working.
So you don't think it's an accountability thing?
just like, I want you to go deeper. Like, I feel like, that's the question, but what's the next question? Like, what do you mean?
Outside of accountability,
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's systemic, but I think one thing I had a coach, Coach Jimmy. He told me that when we go to play these white teams,
Mm-hmm.
when we go to play these CHCAs and these new Miamis or green Miamis, whatever you like, the predominantly white schools,
Right.
in high school,
Right.
and in middle school.
Basketball.
Yes,
Okay.
basketball, sports in general.
Okay. Yes.
Especially sports that are dominated by blacks. Football, basketball, track,
Yes.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to beat them by 30. It can't even be comparable. And it sucks, but it's a thing. So it's like the coach at Michigan. The coach at Michigan, it's probably a white counterpart that could have did that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Been white, had a white wife, had an affair with a white secretary or something like that of his, and probably, possibly still had a job.
Mm-hmm.
But a nigga, nah. Hell nah.
Don't call us that.
That's my favorite. I like nigga.
Okay.
But I think that when you know that the finish line for you is further than your counterpart,
Mm-hmm.
you just gotta equip yourself to run faster.
It's a different doggy.
Yeah, you gotta know this,
Mm-hmm.
and so many people, and that's and I can say accountability, but accountability sometimes in the sense of like we have to be 10 times better.
Us as black people.
Us as black people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
So you saying that's the incentive? I'm getting. Is that what I'm...
the incentive.
Yeah.
The incentive is like what the prize.
Mm-hmm.
I think the incentive is living a life that wasn't intended for you. That was intentionally pushed further than you.
Out of your reach.
Out of your reach. That's the incentive. So those women that, you know what? I'm not going to have no babies until I'm financially stable. Because I be
Who
damned.
really doing that though? Me. But who's really doing that?
And I think that's why we have to have more advocates in the youth.
Yes.
And not just 17, 18. I'm talking.
Because I'm still young.
I'm talking 6, 7, 8 years old. Like,
We need, yes.
doing shit like regular meditations.
And it's
being out in nature, being off your phone as much, being in tune with yourself. That shit is those bigger differences. Niggas forgetting they come from nature. All this technology and shit, this wasn't meant for us.
It wasn't.
But I think as parents, and our kids having kids, I say our, my kids having kids.
I was about to say, but I come from I have a different point of view.
Yeah.
Because I actually watch kids.
Yeah.
So I get to instill in the children, the things that you're saying. Oh, they got to see our kids. They got to see what we doing with ours.
What are y'all doing?
Growing accountable human beings.
Yeah.
Teaching them all the things that you just said.
Okay.
That you are from nature, regularly meditating. Learning how to deal with your emotions. Learning how to be accountable.
Yeah. That's good.
That's why I was asking, when you say, do women have a problem with accountability in what? You get what I'm saying? What's the other question? Because everybody has a problem with accountability.
This is true.
And like we said, it's systemic. What they doing is working.
So how do we fight it? if you if you at your age could say something to change the course of your path when you were a child, and you could say something to you when you were 7, what would you say?
Pertaining to what? Being accountable?
What would you, if you could raise you,
I did.
what would you do different?
I did.
I'm saying if you raised you raised you as a
I did.
You raised you through trial and error.
Yes.
But if you, how are you gonna raise your daughter?
It don't have to be that hard. You don't have to take things so hard.
Right.
It's not personal. It's not even personal. This is just how it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying. And stop thinking so hard. I was just, me and my mom literally just said the same thing. We were just on the phone. Me and my mom was just on the phone. Just saying the same thing. Stop thinking so hard.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. Life is really not that hard. We make it hard. Because that's what we've been shown.
Yeah.
Us as black people.
We've been shown that it's hard.
We've been shown that it's hard. It's not hard. It's actually easy. It's actually peaceful. It's like it's a whole nother side. People do things right. People do plan their lives.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. And I think I was dealing with a young lady, and she knows the importance of sacrifice with her younger children.
Yes.
Letting them be themselves, but also providing them a sense of structure.
Right.
So I'm not going to give you a gate that's 2x2. I'm going to give you a gate that seems like an acre. But you're never, and ultimately it's almost like, I hate to compare people to animals, but we it's nature. And so we way more in tune. We way more in tune than what we want to. But it's like if you have a cow or a dog or
Do you
any.
get offended, like, because you just said it, you get offended when they call us monkeys? You don't
No.
think, we don't think we be acting like monkeys?
No, I think it was projection. I think genetically, makeup-wise, white people look way more like monkeys than we do.
Yeah. But you don't get what I'm saying, though? Like...
That we act like hoodlums? That we act like monkeys?
Yeah, we be monkeying around.
Yeah.
That's why I said, do you get offended? No. But that's not... We all do it. People.
Yeah.
White people niggas, too.
Yeah.
They niggas, too. I just got off work with them niggas. The army. But anyway,
And
back to the topic.
but I think it's just more so a projection. It's like they call us the same shit that they are. Inhumane. Immoral. All of that shit. People ask me sometimes why you never went into the army. I say because I watched Boys in the Hood. And one of my favorite lines on Boys in the Hood is that
I ain't watched that movie.
there is no room for a black man in a white man's army. There were men that went into the army in the 60s and 70s, fought World War I. I think early, I'm not 100% sure, so don't shoot me, but fought in World War I, World War II, just to come back to the States and be treated like shit. Just to come back to the States and not have no rights.
You was trying to start something.
I'm just saying.
How we get to this? You trying to start something?
I'm just saying. I mean, we can
You're right.
we can make this just accountability
In general.
And so I am one to go off topic a lot, because I think that some questions have deeper root issues, and so that's why I like having intellectual people on the podcast.
Yes.
So yeah, this might have started as a woman's versus accountability, but like you said, soon as I said that, you said, well, I think it's an issue with everybody.
Yes.
We don't have a lot of people don't have accountability.
Yes. White, black, blue, orange, male, female, because that's it. That's all we got. And yeah, it's a people thing. It's a people issue.
Yeah.
It's a collective.
Do you think it's like an American thing? Or do you think it's a...
You know, I've been out the country.
Yeah.
You know, she traveled. And I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Like, not even, I think so, I know so. It
Yeah.
is. It's a culture thing.
Yeah.
This is definitely like the culture.
Yeah.
The culture is to not be accountable. The culture is to do whatever you want to do because that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Even if it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Outside of your bounds. That's the culture. Why would I get myself together? Why would I?
I don't have to. I got help.
I don't need to. Everybody else,
I-
cool. They live the cool life. I feel like you gotta have standards. You gotta have standards. You gotta want something. You gotta want better than what's being presented to you. You gotta know it's more.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what it is. People are not accountable because they don't know it's more.
Yeah. That sucks. And it's crazy. I was at a bar. We in Cincinnati, Ohio. I was in Cincinnati, and I had a conversation with a gentleman because he stepped on my forces. Now,
Anyway,
listen, I'm
Okay.
gonna finish it.
okay.
So he stepped on my forces, and he was.
It hurt your toe.
He was.
Did it hurt your toe?
Can I finish?
I'm just saying.
Can I finish?
Hey, you can answer my question.
Can I finish?
You want to answer my question, yeah?
And he was a bit more hostile than I was. I wasn't hostile at all. I was just in there waiting to get my food, and stepped on my shoes, and he was like, "No, man, I ain't mean it like that, bro. Chill." And I'm over here. I'm like, "Listen, I am not about to get into it with you over no $90 pair of sneakers."
Right.
I said, "And this just ain't that." I said,
It's
"Come
not.
have a drink with me."
Mhm.
We came. I bought him a drink after he stepped on my shoes. I bought him a drink, and we talked for like quick 5 to 6 minutes. But I think that 5 to 6 minute conversation might have changed his projection on how he look at
Things.
things.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody not like that, but when you, like you said, it's set up a certain way.
Yeah.
When you, it's
And
not.
especially here.
It's not literally. It's not a coincidence
Especially
that.
here. And it's, it's nice that, I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's nice that you said, do you think it's an American thing? Yes.
Because it's not.
It's different countries, different states.
Yeah.
And we aggressive.
Yeah. And it literally, like, oh, it'd be so funny, like, seeing people, like, react to certain things. And this is why I wake up every day and I thank God that I have a sane state of mind.
Ooh.
Because half of the shit people react to, I wouldn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think accountability is a thing. I think we can have problems, but we can fix them.
Exactly.
So
What's the solution? Solution-based thinking.
I think people are going to be having kids young for a while. That's not going to change. But I think the way we raise them,
What's young?
19, 20.
Okay.
I had my first child when I was 19.
And do you think so? Do you think you was really young? Or you just wasn't equipped?
I think they both one and the same.
Okay.
I think
Because
it's
you
it's
get better with time.
it's almost like going through the video game, man.
Mm-hmm.
You get more armor and you get more with like some shit
Yeah.
only comes with time.
Yeah.
And so, you know, like you just ain't experienced enough.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they say like some of those moms that was the oldest in the family,
Mm-hmm.
that was the oldest in the family, that raised kids since they
Me.
was kids,
Me.
they probably got a whole different outlook on motherhood. They might have not, you know,
I
like
don't know.
like I love my mama to death, but my sister took a big part in raising me.
Yeah.
And she was a year and 16 days older than me.
Yeah.
She didn't have her first kid till she was 30.
Yeah.
And but she's very motherly.
Mm-hmm.
She don't yell at Janita. She, not that I hear. she don't yell at the baby. You know, she don't, you know, but you have a bit more patience. She probably understood like I ain't having no broke dad's kids at 18, 19.
Because I'm broke as fuck myself.
Yeah. I'm not
What can't we do? And you can't do nothing. I gotta do everything for you.
yeah, facts. And
Everybody gotta pull their weight around this motherfucker.
Mhm. You gotta give them that speech, nigga. What you
What you bringing to the table?
But you
For real.
But it's like that's what I'm learning. I'm learning to get better at
That was good.
solution-based thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm also getting better at cleaning up spilled milk and
Damage control.
preventative maintenance.
Damage control.
Yeah, because
That's so. This is, you know, because we've been friends for a while. You know, I never. First of all, I never knew you had an older sister that, me,
yeah,
basically. You had a me, basically, an older sister. I wouldn't have thought that you didn't live your. I mean, but you had to learn. You had to learn. I would have thought that you didn't live your life on damage control. Like that's how you live your life.
like knowing that problems
Mhm.
come.
Mm-hmm. You gotta, and I'm saying that because that's how I live my life because I am the older sister.
Yeah,
So I had to see stuff before it came because
Yeah.
I was a mama
yeah.
already. I had to see stuff before it came because.
But see, even with my sister helping raise me, my father and my mom split when we were like 9, which is a really very vital age. That's on the cusp.
You know who my daddy is, so
And
why?
I'm just saying that.
No.
Don't tell me that transgression.
And I feel like we should stop that.
Really?
Yes, remove that. What are you sorry about? I'm good.
That's good. But my father and my mom, they split when we were like 9, 10, and my mom didn't make me the father of the house, but I feel like I assumed that. Didn't make the man of the house, but I feel like I assumed that role.
Right.
But I've always been kind of wiser than my years, and so I loved to read at a very young age. But I also understood practicality and shit that made sense.
Right.
And my practicality was, if your check is 1,000, how much are your bills? Put those together. See how much free money you got left. Split that free money up in between 3 ways. Put that third into some kind of savings or some kind
At a
of
young
refuge
age.
fund. Yeah. At some kind of refuge fund, and take those other 2/3 and split them over. You
That's nice.
you getting paid bi-weekly. That 1 2/3 first week, the other 2/3 second week,
And
and
that's
you
just
got a
all
little
you always
savings.
thought.
Oh,
Nobody taught you that?
no. Well, I think life did. Nigga got tired of getting put out. Like, this ain't right.
See, that's what I'm saying. So you say you thought like that as a kid,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So why your mom was paying you up?
No. So, we had situations where my mom...
Your mama was getting put out.
Yeah.
That's what you, okay.
So, like...
Okay. So life did teach you,
Yes.
make it make sense.
Yeah. So
Life
it's-
taught you make it make sense.
But as I got older, I realized it wasn't necessarily my mom getting put out. It
Mm-hmm.
was she might have kept pointing out because she was the sole provider.
Mm-hmm.
When I had asthmatic issues or my sister had asthmatic issues, nobody else could call off but my mama. And so you might have been a little bit more judgy because you don't understand shit like that when you were a kid until you 29, 30 years old yourself sitting in that kitchen trying to figure it out. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
And so and that's why I feel like my grace gets bigger and my understanding gets bigger as I get older.
Ooh.
Because I just know now, like, and I'm less judgy.
I'm on the opposite side.
No, I hold people to a certain extent of accountability, but I also understand, like you said, my mom was a foster kid, so her raising us the way she raised us, her biggest way to counteract how she was raised is keeping us together. We never went into the system.
She doing the best that she could.
She doing the best that she could with what she had. When life hands you lemons, make lemonade.
What kid are you?
I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
Out of my dad and my mom's side, so I'm the baby. But I just always, you know.
That's good though. That's good. I'm glad that you finally got it together.
And
Cause I I have a younger brother, and I worry about them.
Yeah.
And how they're gonna be.
Yeah.
You get it, but I always, you get it together. Everybody does.
I think
if you want to.
I think one thing that my mom did do to help me out a lot is kept me in sports. I always was in something. And it's crazy. Love my mama to death. She always kept me in sports and she never had a car. She to this day don't drive. But she made sure come hell or high water, come Route 17, come Route 43, whatever it was, I was getting to practice and I was getting to the games and she was going to be at all the practices and she was going to be at all of the games.
That's right.
And you don't realize these sacrifices because you were a kid. You don't realize like how, but it's, and I feel like even doing that now.
How you even got to orchestrate that plan?
You got to be so much in front of the game. You can't take certain gigs.
No times out.
You can't miss. And it's like, and it's like with my mom, that's why I kind of sort of did resent my dad a little bit. Because it's like my mom did make all of the sacrifices coming up. And so I can see why there would be a bit of tension or frustration.
She was going to have to do that anyway. Yeah. And go back to, it's a people thing. Your mama didn't have to have a baby.
Yeah.
No baby. Before it was time. So you didn't have to experience life the way that you experienced life.
Yeah.
Without a father, getting put out, struggling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She didn't do her due diligence.
I feel like people have kids young because they want something of their own. They don't have no house.
It's definitely.
It's a bit selfish.
Yes, it's self-based.
It's a bit selfish.
You want to feel something.
Yeah. They don't have.
You want to feel something.
Nothing. But those kids. They don't own a car. They leasing their apartment.
I feel like even when they do. I feel like even when you do.
You feel like they still don't feel like they don't own nothing?
Yeah. Because this is nothing. Like, what really is that? Getting the car, getting the house. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't really put here to do this, like what we're doing.
You know, my biggest sense of ownership is peace.
Yes.
And so,
yes.
I'm gonna let y'all in on a little bit of my business. My car been down for the last 2 weeks. But I don't attach myself to things. And so, it's crazy because the people around me have been asking about the car more than I have.
Because they need you to do something?
No.
Oh.
No. They don't need me to take them nowhere, nothing. hey, what's going on with your car? Is your car
They
right?
just want to know.
They just want to know.
Well, that's
And
good. That's good.
and you know, I got it in the shop, and
What's wrong with it?
with some they figuring it out now. It's
So
some,
you don't know.
it's some, yeah, and it's some pretty, it's electrical issues, and it's some, so it could be anything from a ground wire to a blown fuse, and it's
Can't drive the car. Can't drive the car.
it works. Just don't know if it's gonna cut off on you. 'Cause electrical issues can deal with anything.
Can't you play with that?
Yeah, no, I ain't gotta be nowhere stuck. But the moral of that story was, I don't own that car. Even if I had paid it off, I don't own that car.
The car actually on you.
My biggest sense of ownership is my peace. And so I can't control how long it's gonna take for them to figure that out. What I can control is I got money to get lifts. It's made me way more intentional about the places that I visit and don't visit. And so and I also realize that I can rely on community, because half of the time I don't even ask for a ride. I ain't asked for a ride not one time since my car went down.
You haven't?
No. But people
Don't want to?
No, not that. Just that. I don't even say that I don't want to feel like a burden. But like I like to keep my favorites on hold. I like to, if I
ask for big ones.
If I really need you for
big
something,
ones.
like
It's gonna be big.
like yeah, like
I can handle it.
if I need a, you know, if I'm going to the gym or to the movies, something like that, you know, $20 lift, $10 lift, $5 lift, that's major. But like, hey, you know, can you take me to the laundromat so I can? But I'm gonna be 45 minutes.
Exactly.
To an
Just
hour.
wait with
me,
or you know, come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, I like to. But people that are in my corner, they've offered, hey, you need a ride for work?
That's good.
You know, even when I go to work at midnight, you know, my father, hey, you need a ride to work? And it's like, I think that sense of letting go is, it's almost like they say when you walk towards something,
Right.
It'll walk halfway towards you. So like, yeah, like my biggest sense of accountability or peace or ownership or whatever it is me. I can't control nothing else outside of me, and I can't let it control
I can control me. I can't control what people do. I can control what I do.
How you react. How you react.
Yeah.
So I do think that plays a bigger part of accountability too. Like the reaction part to it.
Yeah.
Oh, them white people be so mad when they say some dumb shit to me, and I just be like, damn. Like no.
Wait, what?
Like no, I'm not loud. I'm not in their face. I'm not none of that. So you got to put your hands on me to get a reaction out of me, or you got to get close enough in my space to feel like you're gonna put your hands on me. Then I'm smacking the shit out of you. But other than that, say what you gonna say over there. See, I get talked about, not touched. So they talked about Jesus, and I'm not a big Christian. Let me say that. But
Why? Don't I think they're gonna talk about me?
That's
why I get talked about.
They gonna have something to say.
I'm loud,
regardless of what you do.
That's why I say I'm gonna express myself.
So you might as well live your life.
What?
So if you
the best one,
if you
they're crazy. What?
Yeah, if you see me out in Milford delivering to a Skyline, singing Anita Baker to the top of my motherfucking lungs, that's my business.
For real.
But I'm free. I'm free.
Seriously.
I'm free mind, body, and soul. So I don't really care what's and I feel like it's infectious. You ever been around people like it's 1 degree outside and you delivering out, nigga? Why is you giggling and smiling and shit? I'm like, man, I got a job.
Gratefulness.
I got my bills is paid.
It could be worse.
It could be.
All this stuff is going on, but I'm good. And that's what I had to anyway, we gonna get to that on another day.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So it's crazy because this episode started as women versus accountability, but I think it rolled down into.
He said he was gonna attack me.
I said, don't feel offended. I said I wanted someone to be able to defend themselves.
You see how I made it not even a fighting thing? It's a come in the room. Let's all talk.
But it ultimately turned into reflection.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the biggest form of accountability.
Yes.
It's reflection.
But you know, a lot of people don't have that. That's why everything is just a people thing. You know, people don't talk to themselves. They don't have like the internal.
They don't give themselves space to do that.
Yeah.
Like me driving trucks saved my life because I can't tell you how much time I
had to sit and think.
On the road. You can only listen to so much music.
Okay.
Only so many podcasts,
Okay.
only so many audiobooks.
Talk to yourself.
Until you gotta sit down and talk to yourself. That's one of my favorite stories to tell.
Yes.
On my way to Lima. It's a 3-hour drive.
Yes.
I did it twice a week because I had a route out there twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the rides out there, this is when I started to fix my relationship with alcohol. As of today, I'm 62 days alcohol free.
Cheers to that.
And I was talking to myself. And so the song Ultralight Beam came on.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is a garden.
yeah, and Kelly Price's voice is just
I can't wait to do karaoke on Monday.
Why'd you do me wrong? And I just started to tear up and bawl. I had to pull over.
I gotta take Can we pause?
Yeah. We back. How you feeling with the trip? I think I want to end it on some good notes. I'm gonna say that once again, this conversation started off with women versus accountability, but we dug deeper because some questions come from questions, come from feelings, and I like having people on my platform that like challenge me. It's beautiful because I think without challenge, you really don't get a whole lot of places. Like it's a very docile conversation.
Yes.
And I don't like that shit. So.
Me neither.
But I don't mind also being challenged, especially as a man. So. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm going to say, before we end, Mia, is there anything, man, woman, blue, black, green, orange, white, is there a piece of information or advice pertaining accountability that's universal that you would give?
It starts with you. Everything starts with you.
Yeah.
The faster you work on that relationship with yourself, the better off you're gonna be. And I don't know who else. Why wouldn't you want to be the best that you can be? We are put here to live life and life abundantly. So
always keep the ball in your court.
I don't like losing. Even though it was set for me.
I don't mind losing, but I don't like losing the same battle twice. But always keep the ball in your court. Young men or young women, even when you might get your heart broke.
It's okay.
Sometimes you do have to understand that, yeah, people do switch up, but also sometimes you didn't vet this person before giving them a piece of yourself.
That's what make it fun.
It's life.
A little razzle dazzle.
It's life.
It's okay.
And I'm not saying you're gonna be perfect.
Because you're actually not. Let's just start there. You're not.
Yeah.
We're not. You're never going to be.
Because perfection means you never made a mistake, and if you've ever made a mistake from this day back in hindsight, You will never reach perfection.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. But I want people to understand that always keep the ball in your court.
Please. Please. Why would you ever give somebody the tools to play you?
Always keep the ball in your court. Don't be easily provoked to anger.
Mm-hmm.
If you can, every day, spend 10 minutes with yourself. Something practical.
You need more than 10 minutes.
Everybody got to have a starting time.
You're right.
I'm just saying, even if you're not used to it when you get home, put your phone down. When you get home, before you come in the house where your kids and everything is at and everything is, or even if your kids is in the car and they sleep for 10 minutes, whatever. Because most times the kids be sleep when you get home. The babies be sleep when you get home and they in that car. Put your phone down for 10 minutes and just give yourself space to think. Because a lot of these mistakes can be avoided. And even the ones that you feel like can't be avoided, they can be handled better.
Yes. Yes.
So, always keep the ball in your court. Yeah, that was good. That was good. We have Mia on how you feel and what is real. Thank you for coming to talk to me. Thank you for challenging me.
It was good.
That was good.
Gotcha.
That was good. Thank you.
You know it. You know it.
Until next time, I would ask Mia where you can follow her on social media, but she don't have none.
I'm in a win.
A fucking ghost. So
This my dog. So this is even why y'all got the exclusive, cause you can't see me on the net. Come see me in person.
Yeah.
Real.
It's a good vibe. Good energy. Good energy. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure
They can though.
What?
Y'all can find me on Google because I own a spa, Elevated Awakenings. Yeah.
Elevated Awakening.
Check me out on Google.
Elevated
Hit me up, I
Awakening.
got you.
Is it spelled in like how they wanted to spell?
Common spelling, Elevated Awakenings.
Common spelling, Elevated Awakening. So some people be having an 8 or something. I don't
That's
know.
my license plate, but that's not my business name.
That's why
We're
asked.
professional.
Okay. Elevated
About our
Awakenings.
business. Yes.
Common spelling.
Why would you ask me that?
Yeah. Thank you for coming out.
Of course.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share. All social medias at How You Feel and What Is Real. One word. Don't space the shit out or you might not find it. YouTube. Anywhere you can find a podcast. Social medias, Instagram, How You Feel and What Is Real. My personal pages are Luke Shakur on Facebook, Luke Shakur _7, the number 7, not spelled out, on TikTok and Instagram. And thank y'all for tuning in.